Hey guys, Chaos Master here, back from more Trials of Cold Steel. Last time we wrapped up the requests here in Legram, the first batch I should say, and then we met Laura's father, and now we're challenging him to a duel.
But is he really strong enough to beat him?
He doesn't stand a chance.
Yeah, no joke.
Receiving instruction from him would be one thing, but to duel a master like Viscount Arcade...
Looks like the odds aren't in his favor then.
Rean, please reconsider. You too, father. Stop this nonsense.
Please, Laura, stay out of this.
This is like a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, so, you know, he wants to try. And let's be real, Laura. If you had the chance to duel Rean's master, you would probably want to do it right away. Like, don't tell me otherwise.
This duel is between Rean and myself. Stand aside. Are you certain this is what you want?
I am. It's an honor to have the opportunity to test my mettle against the renowned Radiant Blade Master. Thank you for accepting.
I admire your spirit. Now, show me what a swordsman of the Eight Leaves is capable of.
Hey guys, you want to see a bit of proof why this guy is the strongest swordsman in the Empire? Watch this.
What the?
Whoa! Amazing!
He can wield such a massive blade so deftly with just one hand?
Yeah. Yeah.
Unbelievable.
That's Galan Charles, a great sword that's been passed down in the Arcade family for generations. It was once wielded by the ancestor of our house, the second in command of the Eisenritter.
I can sense incredible power within him. He may be even stronger than my master, which means that against him...
There's the music.
Rean Schwarzer of the Eight Leaves One Blade School, beginner rank. I stand ready.
Victor S. Arcade, master and successor of the Arcade School. Ready.
Dude, I love the difference of their aura. You know, I love how Victor Arcade is blue and Rean's is like red. That's awesome.
Now, show me what you're capable of.
Here we go!
Oh, first, I gotta use a battle scope on you. I gotta restock on these, actually. Holy hell.
Here we go!
Ooh, yeah, he's a tough one. And we ain't doing shit to him. Oh wow, that healed less than I thought it would.
You will not won't give up. Won't give up.
Go! Here we go! Go! I'm summoning everyone.
It's okay. If you lasted a bit longer, he would use, I think he would use S-Craft, or no, not yet, not yet.
Ouch!
This is why I tried to stop them.
I could barely even see what happened.
It's not like Rean is weak.
It's more that his opponent's strength is so far beyond his.
But the problem is...
What are you doing? This duel is not yet over. To your feet, at once.
Father?
I know you're capable of more than this. But if you are still too afraid to assert your true strength, then I have no choice but to force your hand. Now, show me.
Surprise!
Disappear? No.
Too slow.
Hey, you know this was coming as soon as you heard that music, man. As soon as you heard that music, you knew this was coming.
This is...
Is this what Rean is afraid of?
Excellent. This is as it must be. This is the power that slumbers deep within you. As long as you continue to cower in the face of it, you'll remain forever at a standstill. I want to see your true potential.
Because we lost, I lost CP. Fuck. That ain't good. Oh, okay, I thought I needed to... Never mind. So... there's gotta be something I have that can do more than just 2 digits of CP. No, I guess not. Let's do that. Now let's also do Earth Pulse so that we can heal. Ah, shit. Now, you've already seen the S-Craft in this form. I know that. I still would have loved to show it again.
Rean!
Rean! Wow! That dude was crazy!
Yeah. Though it all makes sense now, why Rean asked the Viscount for a duel in the first place.
You fool. Are you shouldering such a burden alone all this time?
Are you alright, Rean?
Father, there was no need to go that far.
If we had gone a little longer, he would have used his S-Craft.
I'm fine. He held back. I admit defeat. I'm honored to have seen the Radiant Blade Master's signature technique.
Yeah, he would have used his S-Craft on us.
I think you're finally starting to understand. What we call power is simply a measure of one's raw strength. Without knowing how to properly apply it, it has no real meaning.
I think we had to like get him to a certain percentage point of his HP for him to use it. I think. I've never gotten it, honestly. I just know that it happens.
However, when you deny the power you already possess, you're only shortchanging yourself.
You're right. I feel like I finally get what my master was trying to teach me about the laws of nature. But I'm afraid understanding that is only going to make me even more uncertain.
Rean.
That's nothing to be ashamed of. Stand up, dust yourself off, and step forward. Grapple with that fear each day if that's what it takes. Uncertainty weighs on the hearts of all people.
He's right.
The mist seems to have cleared. So, that's the Saint's castle.
You can't come out right now. Someone might notice you.
Don't worry about it. It's fine. The Radiant Blade Master may be scarily perceptive, but I doubt he'll notice my little moonlit stroll.
Honestly.
Well, what do you think? I'm not sure how much we can count on the boy. It seems he's finally found what he needs to move past what's been holding him back. But I'm still not certain he's going to make it in time.
That's not for us to decide. Our role is to watch over and guide him, nothing more. I don't want you to do anything like that ever again.
Fine, fine. Setting that aside for now. I'm sure you've already sensed it, but there's definitely something inside that castle. That place is out of our jurisdiction, but I have a bad feeling about this one.
Me too. I suppose all we can do is point Laura toward it and hope she notices too.
Keep up the good work.
Whoa. Wow, what a view. Looking at the lake is like gazing into a vast mirror. I suppose that wharf you can see in the distance must be over in the Sutherland province. You can see the Saint's castle way more clearly today too. So this is what Legram looks like on a clear day. It almost seems like we're in a different town. Oops. Hit the mic. Well, both faces of the town have a place in my heart. Hey, I'm sorry for all the fuss I caused yesterday. Rean, you really did. However, you did what you did out of necessity, correct? Yeah. Before yesterday, I'd never been able to recognize the truth behind my master's teachings. By crossing swords with your father, it was like I finally realized what he wanted me to understand all those years. I see. In that case, I won't criticize what you did. I can understand that feeling, struggling forward even in the face of adversity. It seems the winds have granted you their blessing. Still, Rean, I think you owe us an explanation. What was that power you displayed during the duel? I've never seen its like. Never seen its like. Never seen its like. I don't know if that's a natural thing. That's a natural saying, but I mean... it kinda makes sense. It was so cool, like you suddenly turned into a whole different person. Almost like some kind of power that was locked up inside you came roaring out in one big flash. Yeah, I guess that's what it must seem like. I didn't mean to fast forward too much with that. There's some beast-like instinct sleeping inside me. And when I completely lose control of myself, it just swallows me up, transforms me somehow. I've known about it ever since I was a kid, and all my life I've lived in fear of it, of that other self. It seems a strange burden to bear. Something beast-like? I don't know, it seemed pretty cool. Besides, if it makes you even stronger, why not just be like that all the time? I wish it was that simple. Years ago, I first asked my master to teach me the way of the sword in order to suppress that power. I thought that if I could master the art of fighting, I could master my fear and quell those instincts. But that did nothing to solve the underlying problem, and eventually, I ended up having my training discontinued. Pretty pathetic, huh? Oh, Rean. But you said that yesterday's duel helped you to realize something, right? Right. I can deny it up and down, but doing that doesn't change the fact that it's in there somewhere. And unless I can accept that, I won't be able to reconcile myself with the past, or really think about my future. I mean, that sounds so simple saying it now, but it took this long for me to realize it. Oh, I see. Trouble seems to seek you out, doesn't it? So you intend to accept your lot and move forward, even though the way is anything but certain? That's actually rather inspiring. I hope you'll tell Group E what you shared with us. I think they'd be really glad to hear it from you. Yeah, I think I will. I feel like everyone's been worried after what happened at the old schoolhouse last month. Hey, I heard the big news. You seriously dueled the Radiant Blade Master? Well, he was kind enough to give me the chance to test my skill against him. The gap between him and me is so wide that calling it a duel is being generous. Nah, don't sell yourself short. It takes some real guts to even think of trying to duel the Viscount. I know you've battled Sarah, and her strength is pretty intense, but he's on a whole different level. I can see you didn't achieve the beginner rank in 8 Leaves, 1 Blade School for nothing. You're surprisingly well informed. That's a bracer for you. Well, the guild has pretty close ties with the 8 Leaves 1 Blade School after all. Anyway, let me get you those tasks for today. Oh yeah, because Arios. Double Highway. Alright. I am rather curious about this monster extermination. Didn't want to overload you since I'm planning on giving you an extra task this afternoon. Sounds like this will be your last full day in Legram, so I want you to get the most out of... So I want to get the most out of you while I've got you here. Do what you do. Or at least it shouldn't take long. Alright, let's roll. I cannot believe this. Not 1, not 2, but 3 men have turned Lady Laura's manor into their beastly den. You can't possibly let this stand. Get them to stay over at the inn instead. That wouldn't be much of a warm welcome, would it? Besides, we have plenty to discuss regarding our field study, so having them stay with me at the manor is ideal. This is why I keep worrying about your safety. Glare. I most certainly hope you all keep your filthy paws to yourself. Sheesh. I don't think I've ever met someone with this little faith in my basic impulse control. Yep, but we will be fishing. Longgreen Castle. Oh, whoops. Oh, hello everyone. Good day, Sister Theramis. Have you grown accustomed to Legram while I was away? I have. Everyone's been so kind. The only thing I just can't get used to is Father Hamakar's what the fuck? Lackadaisical approach to his work. What the fuck is that? That's understandable. He has his good points, though. Really? I've yet to see him act like a responsible adult even once. We probably shouldn't be gossiping about this, though. I assume you all came along because of my request, right? Right? That's right. We'd like you to tell us a little more about it. The request mentioned that you plan on making an offering. That's correct. I'll need a number of items in order to make it, and I'd like you to collect them for me if you're able. Do you have the time to take this on for me? Yeah. You in? It's a custom here on the ground. Hold his memory source. Like, I still can barely talk, so I'm just gonna be speed reading soon. It sounds like kind of a downer. Not again. Memorial service is held to mourn the brave warriors who gave their lives during the War of the Lions. Will the church believe in the service? People seem to have a strong belief in animism, so I wouldn't have expected that to be the case. Not quite. The church is just assisting with it. Animism has much deeper roots than the church here, so it's only natural that we respect that. It seems to be similar to Nord in that regard. Yeah, animism's just as widely believed over there as it is here. And yet, despite that, both communities believe in the church's teachings as well. Well, the church has never once denied the existence of spirits, after all. In my opinion, that's one of the reasons its teachings have spread across the continent like they have. I guess Adios has a big enough heart for everyone, huh? Quite right. Getting back on topic, though. I've actually been asked to prepare an offering for the memorial service myself. Oh? Will this be your first time doing so? It will. Because of that, I'd like to practice a little before the service itself. That's why I'd like to ask you all to collect the ingredients I need for it. Ah, so that's how it is. What exactly will you be making? I'm going to be making pretzels. Huh? Those are those bready things that look like they're all twisted into a knot, right? That's right. However, the pretzels used for the memorial service are made to look like the spirit monument here in town. I assume you're talking about that unique-looking monument in the center of the town. The very same. The pretzels here are generally baked to be rather hard, so they'll last longer. It's even said that the Eisenritter carried them onto the battlefield in their combat rations. I suppose that explains why you're giving pretzels as an offering, then. That's quite a fascinating historical tidbit. Yeah, I wouldn't mind a chance to see Erebonia's most time-honored pretzels. What ingredients do you need us to get, then? Ah, yes, I almost forgot. I need you to collect 5 hearty powders, 5 clear gelatins, and a type of seasoning called white seed. Well, it shouldn't be too hard to beat up some monsters for that stuff, but what exactly is white seed? It seems to be one of the Graham's local crops. Fortunately, not really in season. I think that part should be simple enough. Fortunately, our household head chef should have some on hand. On our shoulders. Or either. Can I just turn it in right now? And do you need a reminder? Oh, okay, I thought I had them already. Oh, I'm pretty sure I got the ingredients. Yeah, I got enough of that. We just gotta go to the manor. Alright. Sorry, I'm just trying to look at the messages I keep getting. Hello, Laura. Da-da-da. Have any white seed on hand? Of course. Yep. Da-da. Yeah, I can give you the entire crate if you want. Well, I don't think we need quite that much. Well, then I suppose a small bag full should do the trick. Right, thanks. And for you, yep. Well, I keep missing the stairs, I don't know why. I'm pleased to see that the fog has cleared nicely today. You couldn't ask for better weather during your field study. The task you've been given, that the ruling lord has to take time to listen. That's what we do. Do our most, Father. You gotta stay rolling. I wish you luck. Master Rean, thanks, Klaus. I actually don't feel all that sore, though. I guess he did hold back against me after all. Alright, actually, let's go with the rest of the inn real quick. To get my CP back. Oh, let's do it again. Hello everyone, have you managed to gather the ingredients you need? I'm sure I have. Here you go. Yep. Thank you so much, this should be plenty. Could you wait in the adjoining room? Ta-da. Made the pretzels, gave sample. How do they taste? I'm a little surprised, to be honest, in a good way, I mean. Indeed, these are actually better than I was expecting. Tasty and filling, and free. Thinking that the Azure may have eaten something like this to keep on fighting is kind of moving, really. It really is. What do you think of them, Lady Laura? Oh, my apologies. I was so engrossed in the taste that I forgot to speak up. They're delicious. If I hadn't seen you make them, I'd swear they came from the kitchen of a professional chef like Yosef. Thank you for giving me the chance to try them. Phew. Hey, Laura. There's still some time before how about we offer some of these right now? I'd like that. No limit on when you can leave an offering. Maybe we took some along. Be rude of us to indulge in our own. Please go ahead and take some. Now I've got pretzel power. Yay! God damn it, Milliam. There we go. Put a smile on her face. Ta-da. Not particularly, but it is the custom to inquire while prayer is being offered. Never praying on then. When I'm being quiet, I ended up holding my breath. Okay, still going. It was a valiant battle to remain silent for even a single minute, but alas, victory remained elusive. Only 2 hours on her. Well then, shall we make our way back to the chapel? Yeah, we should report back. Oh my gosh. Milliam. Feel bad about having you run around the town. I don't care. Honestly, I just want to hurry and get past this part. I don't know why. Really delicious. If the batch you make for the murder services turn out that good, you have nothing to worry about. I mean, they can. How much please take these? Thank you. Let's one down at least. Alright, now I'm gonna go to the store and restock on some battle scopes. I know they're not really necessary, but you never know. Alright, now let's go do this. Let's say it's carrying you guys around. Some stuff, other stuff. Nothing too big. The guild branch over on Crosswood just dropped me a little inquiry relating to the trade conference, actually. We're an international organization. That makes it easy to get the latest info, but it also increases our workload. So that's how it works, huh? No wonder he always seems to be on top of things. Oh, all the fog dissipated. Yeah, it's much easier. See my hand in front of my face yesterday. Well, at least we don't have to worry about getting lost today. Find alternative routes through the area we missed yesterday too. Very likely. I know I was just skimming through it all, but I don't trust that I won't be yawning. Looks like there's a path over this way too. I did notice it when we were passing yesterday. The mist is clear today, which makes seeing paths through the area much clearer. It's up a hill, but how so I'll do something about this log. Lammy could snap a log like this like a toothpick. We'll leave the heavy lifting to you and Lammy then. Hope you don't mind. No problemo. Other characters with strike type field attacks of B rank or higher can destroy fallen logs and certain other objects.
It's my turn.
Right. My turn.
Like that.
Here we go. Now's the chance. Let's here we go. Sorry.
Come on, Lammy! There!
Of course. No, we should keep going.
What a large monster. You need to be careful.
Here we go.
Of course.
Yes, sir!
Here we go. Second. Damn. Right.
I'll handle this.
My turn. Okay, it's safe for now. Here we go. Second. Damn, now's our chance.
Yes, sir! There!
Right. Hey.
My turn.
Here I go! Don't mess with us!
Oh wow, there's a river out here.
I remember playing in this river when I was young.
Hit the monkey in the butt.
This'll be fun!
Of course.
My turn! There! Now!
And
Lammy's totally amazing, huh?
that he is. I hope I'm that strong one day.
Honestly, I've never seen that before. Like, I've honestly never really paired Milliam and Laura together. I have, but sometimes, but like, I don't recall ever letting them, you know, have a win like that. Have a victory quote.
Let's keep moving.
Yay! They finally reached Link 3 after several playthroughs, after several times playing this game. Alright, well, we gotta go back down.
A challenging foe. We should engage it with care.
Don boots. And Sepeth.
Watch out. This, here we go. Second. Damn.
My turn!
Of course.
fulfill my duty as a noble.
The weather's pleasant today. A fine wind blowing too. Oh, there seems to be a treasure chest here.
Is that? Must be also Tolval sent us out here to take care of. Never seen anything like it. Is it even alive? Kinda looks more like some sort of machine. Any way you look at it, there's clearly something strange about that thing. Suppose that's why we've sent and exterminated it. On your guard, everyone.
Oh, where's the address?
Yes, sir! Gear up! I'll take it from here. Analyzing the enemy's vitals. All complete.
My turn!
There! I'll handle this.
Finish this together! Leave it to me!
Right! Now!
My turn!
I wouldn't expect anything less.
You're not half bad yourself.
Is it dead? Seems more appropriate to say we destroyed it. Yeah, I didn't get the feeling we were fighting a living creature. A mechanical monster. What's something like that doing this something like this doing out on a highway near Legram? Might our intelligence division cadet be able to shed some light on this? You are the one with the mysterious mechanical companion after all. That's a good point actually. I don't think this thing's any relation to Lammy's. For one thing, it looks like it's made of metal. That's true. Ergalum and the combat shells we've used in our practical exams seem to be made of some other substance. And while they may be inorganic, the combat shells do have a certain kind of warmth to them. I don't see how that matters. They all seem suspicious. But Million's probably right. This thing doesn't seem enough like Ergalum to link the two. Let's head back to Legram. I have a feeling Tolval will want to hear about this as soon as possible. He may even know something about himself. Yep. Alright, so let's head on back. Something seems amiss here. The town isn't usually this noisy, huh? Looks like the liner's back at the harbor, but who are those weird people around it? They look like soldiers from one of the provincial armies. So it seems that way. White and purple. I seem to remember seeing those colors back in Heimdall. I believe that combination of colors represents the Lemaire Provincial Army. But Lemaire is on the other side of the Empire. What business could the Provincial Army have in Legram? Hey, looks like you're back. Tolval? Do you have any idea what's going on here? Word on the street is they requisitioned the liner from the wharf on the far shore. So why are we seeing Lemaire's provincial army and not Sutherland's is still kind of a mystery. Apparently there's some big shot nobles visiting the Viscount as we speak. Another noble visiting father. Who could possibly... That's a bit concerning. Well, if you're curious, why don't you go take a look for yourselves? Since you returned from the highway, that means you took care of that monster, right? It is true. Actually, there was something we wanted to ask you about regarding that. The mechanical monster, you say? Tolval? So you have an idea what it might be. Well, I'm not sure, but I think I'll go have a look at what's left of it just in case. Anyway, good work out there, guys. Here's your reward. Nice. I'll leave checking out what's going on at the Viscount's mansion to you. He definitely seems like he knows something we don't. Well, for now, there's no harm in leaving the matter to him. We should see what's going on at Laura's house. Agreed. These boondocks dwellers have been standing around gawking at us this whole time. It's really starting to bother me. If they're lucky the Lord is the reigning Playmaster, otherwise they'd have plenty to answer for. Where might you all be from? Our Lord happens to be visiting Viscount Arcade at the moment, so be sure not to disturb them. Dude, bruh, I am Laura Arcade, so I'm going and I'm trying to go home. Have a problem with it? No, that's what I thought. Now one step further, guard it, Anyone dare subject? Well, I'm stepping past you, so deal with it. What you gonna do? They seem to be serving as someone's bodyguards. Having them around makes me feel rather uneasy, though. This way at the wharf instead. Oh, woof woof.
Strutting around another lord's territory. How pompous can you get?
It sounds like there's a real VIP here.
Well, let's return to the manor for now.
Hello, Oh. Hey, isn't that... Oh shit, I forgot we would see those other two. There's no need to be so hasty. At least give my proposal some thought. Your attendance would add an extra degree of prestige to our gathering. I'm merely the lord of a minor rural region. Surely you overstate the importance of my presence. A man's worth is decided not by himself, but by those he rubs elbows with. And while I'm sure you understand, I'd appreciate it if you didn't do anything to cause any unnecessary conflict. I'm not sure giving combat training to the Imperial Army is something you ought to be doing either. After all, neither of us want any trouble now, do we? And with that, I bid you a fond farewell. Oh, and my compliments on the excellent tea. I am honored, Your Grace. See ya. Excuse us. I forgot we see these two now, too. I knew we would see the guy in the coat, I just forgot we see these two. The other two here. My, if it isn't young Laura. And Eustace Alperea, too. It's a pleasure to see you again, Your Grace. I appreciate all you continue to do for my father. They must know him. Yeah, but look how tense they are. I wasn't expecting him to show up here, of all people. That's Duke Cayenne, head of the foremost of the four great houses, and ruler of the port city of Ordis. His authority extends over the entire province of Lemaire to the west. Duke Cayenne. I'd love to stay and talk a while, but I'm afraid other urgent matters call me away. I'll endeavor to arrange another opportunity for us to meet in the near future. But for now, I bid you farewell. Oh, what have we here? So you're Thors Military Academy's Class 7, huh? How do you... Oh, just having to do a little leisure time reading on your class. Not a bad looking bunch. Good, good. Enough of the chit-chat. His grates awaits. Excuse us. See you, kids. Who were those men? They don't look like the soldiers from a provincial army, that's for sure. And they seem to know about our class. I presume they're personal bodyguards hired by Duke Cayenne. Father, you needn't look so concerned. It seems like they've finally begun to act. The noble faction has been acting in secret? Indeed, for the past month, they've been quite active behind the closed doors. No doubt they're trying to reaffirm their unity, holding conference after conference all across the country. Of course, I'm sure this isn't news to your youngest classmate. Well, yeah. The intelligence division's all on edge, wondering whether they're about to start a full-scale conflict with the Reformists. Seriously? So that's what they've been up to, scurrying around all this time. But since Duke Cayenne's basically the leader of the noble faction, I sure wasn't expecting him to come all the way out here in person. Nor was I. They appear to be planning a large conference in the near future, to be attended by all the members of the noble faction. Came to insist that I attend, but father, you're not even a member. Quite right, my lady. Your father has long kept his distance from the faction. In the same way, he has also kept space between himself and the Reformists, preferring to remain neutral. However, they're convinced that all nobles should belong to the noble faction as a matter of course. I've heard they've been quite forceful about bringing those nobles who don't support the faction into their ranks. Would I be correct in assuming that my family is involved in all this? I'm afraid so. There's been some disagreement over whether Duke Cayenne or Duke Alberea should lead the four great houses, but I expect that either would bring the same platform to the table. Eustace, if you don't mind my asking, do you happen to know where my family stands on the issue? You needn't worry about your family's allegiances. Lord Schwarzer is widely known as an even more obstinate man than I. I can't imagine that he'd have any interest in supporting the questionable acts of other nobles. True, and considering what Rean said, like, you know, it's like he's lost his noble standing. He has the title of Baron, but he doesn't go attend any social gatherings. So even if he wanted to, so even if they're like, oh, you know, hey, join our faction, like, y'all treated me like shit. Fuck you. That's me, basically. I'm actually relieved to hear you say so. Hold on a moment. Perhaps there's a move we can make after all. I'm afraid I'll be leaving Legram again on another of my little trips. I apologize for the suddenness, but please tend to things in my absence. As you wish, my lord. Father? Wow. Well, that was sudden. I believe in acting swiftly and decisively. I intend to establish contact with all the nobles who have remained neutral in the ongoing factional conflict, so as to prevent them being taken in by the noble faction's course of methods. Father, a prudent course of action, I think. In that case, I'd be happy to come with you. Tilval, what are you doing here? So you're here as well. Wouldn't miss a chance to catch a glimpse of the majestic Duke Cayenne. Did you know he left in a limousine that came all the way from Bereahard? Wait, then it couldn't have. Did it belong to the Alberea family? Well, Rufus Alberea got into it, so yeah, I'd say that's likely. Go and ask for a classier escort. So Rufus was here. Well, he is the heir of the Alberea family. Considering our visitor was none other than Duke Cayenne, it's not at all surprising that Rufus would pick him up. But I know you didn't just come here to volunteer your company on my trip. Well, it just so happens that these guys here brought me a pretty curious story. We've got confirmation that a mechanical monster appeared on the highway outside Legram. Is that so? I believe this is the first time one's appeared since the counter-offensive Sir Cassius launched two years ago. That's right. Couldn't think of it, that was the first time we met, wasn't it? It was indeed. What a strange coincidence. Have any others been found in the area? Nothing so far. This is just a hunch, but I suspect it may have been released as a diversion. I concur. Perhaps having you come with me is the best course of action after all. Alright, that's what I wanted to hear. Father, it sounded like there was a lot more going on here than just factions butting heads. Sorry, I can't say anything for certain just yet, but if we turn up anything concrete, I'll be sure to tell Sarah, and she'll pass it on. Alright, here's what I've got for you this afternoon. Fisherman, okay. When you finished up for the day, I'd appreciate it if you could just head to the guild and file your reports. I left you on the counter telling you how to do it, nothing too difficult. Got it. Leave it to us. Be sure to lock up before you leave for the night. Someone else should be coming in, but to get the guild in your absence. I wish you well in your studies, and I hope you'll forgive me for leaving so suddenly. Not to worry, Father, I'm used to it. Thank you again for your hospitality and for agreeing to a duel. I look forward to our next meeting, as do I. You show great promise as a swordsman. I hope you'll continue to devote yourself to your studies and training alongside my daughter. I'm honored, sir. In fact, I hope all of you will look past her uncouth father and continue giving her your friendship and support. As a single father, the fact that I have yet to hear any tales of budding romance concerning my daughter has me worried. Father? It would be our pleasure. She sure does seem popular with the girls, though. I pray you have a safe journey. I like how they all just ignored Milliam. Catch you later, then. Give my best to Sarah. See, that's one of the reason that it's like It makes sense that Laura and Rean are a good couple too. I've mentioned it many times already, but it's even the fact that her own father is like, you know, train alongside my daughter. It's like, you know, if you two get married, if you two want to start like dating or anything, then it's like, you know, he'll likely still be the protective father, but he's already dueled Rean, so it's like, you know, he's already dueled Rean, so it's like, you know, hey, you can continue training, and it's like, you know, if there's romance with you and my daughter, then by all means, like, he's that's how it seems to me. Why must she always be so? Honestly, you've got one amazing dad. Free-spirited, open-minded, not to mention incredibly strong. Having met him, I can tell how you grew up like you did. Huh? Rean's right, you know. You're living proof that great parents lead to great children. I suppose having someone like him in your life as a role model will naturally lead you to aspire to greatness. Well, that or feel woefully inadequate in comparison and develop an inferiority complex. But all told, you're living proof the daughter of the Arcade School has grown up sound in mind and body. Stop teasing me at once. Moving on. Torval has entrusted us with looking after the guild. We may have only half a day remaining, but we still have our duties to fulfill. Look at her trying to change the subject. I am not.
I've got this.
Oh man, that is funny. Life isn't easy for Chloe, it would seem. Perhaps she's relatively close in age to Julian and Carno. Like, Laura, I'm rather worried about her. Alright, I'm gonna try to squeeze this in. Oh, hello everyone. Have you come along to see the quest? That's right, you're in search of some sort of elusive fish. I am. But did you offer if you are? Look, a schedule just happens. Da-da-da. So you see, you got a certain elusive fish. Known as gold salmon, just like the name says. It's a fish. Sounds rather garish, honestly, but I'd have to see it to judge for myself. This fish before. Unfortunately, all I know is what the rumors of rumors. Da-da-da. That means usually fish in the back of the end. Is actually the one that told me about it. Isn't only da-da-da, whatever. Die for two. Ooh, now you got my attention. I'm afraid I'd be lying if I said I wasn't interested in taste myself. That's certainly understandable. After hearing so much about it, I wanted nothing more than to try it. I've been bugging Torval about it for quite a while now. And now it seems like, thanks to you, I might finally get my chance to try it. Fishing, huh? I guess bracers even take on jobs like this. If this fish is so elusive, though, what are the chances we could even catch one before the day's end? That does seem to be the most obvious issue here. Is it even possible to catch this fish in Lake Ebel? Doesn't seem so, unfortunately. Ben mentioned that he did catch several of them here at one point, but he hasn't found one on the end of his line for several decades now. That doesn't exactly inspire confidence, you know. How would we go about catching it then, and where? Well, I've actually received some promising info from Torval that put me back on the trail. He claims he's seen a golden sparkle in a river along the highway several times now. All the sparkle sightings have been in different locations, though. Well, at least that narrows our search to the river. True, it'll be much easier than trying to search the lake would be. Find it then. Now, think about it, do you even have the right tools? Sure do, from a rod. Let's see. My word, this is Lake Lord Company's highest grade fishing rod. The gold salmon is supposedly quite a hefty fish. Da-da-da. Fishing your blood. Da-da-da. Okay, now I'm not feeling so well, I might still be able to. I just gotta go and do it. One thing I like about this game's fishing compared to Trails from Zero is the fact that, you know, all we need is just like ground bait, that's it. Nothing else. Yeah, we gotta go to the highway. I wish we didn't, but we do. Oh, it's probably gonna be longer than I thought. Ah, damn it. Because I forgot about her. That shiny golden glow. Can't we put that? You know, you're a civilian. Should we try talking to her? Yeah, might as well. Excuse me. Can we talk to you for a moment? Who are you? Wait, I recognize you. You're the military academy who saved me my hour of need several months ago. Oh yeah, I think we did meet once before. So you know her? Yeah, we ran into her while we were out in Caldec on our own very first field study. Now I remember. One of our tasks involved delivering the lost wallet. That wallet belonged to this lady. I see. Very grateful for what you did for me. Sadly, the wallet has become rather lighter since you returned it to me. Oh. Might we ask what brings you out here? I would have thought that was obvious. I'm trying to catch my dinner. Some might think of fishing as a leisure hobby, but I would beg to differ. It's proven to be essential survival skill. Well, I'm not going to go on this whole thing right with her, so I'm going to end this part here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this episode, please be sure to like, comment, share, and of course subscribe. All support is greatly appreciated. Next time, we're going to finish this conversation with Annabelle, catch the fish, and then proceed with the story. So until next time, guys. Laters!